Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing an Alistar game. I've already done about 2 of those, I think. But he's a very interesting character, so I guess he deserves to get some more games. Also, he's heavily underplayed, just like, well, several other good characters. And that is because people tend to want to play the carries, because the carries get a lot of kills. And that, for most people, is what this game is all about. That's what makes it fun, and, well, that's basically what they like to do. So, Nessus is apparently going to jungle. And on the enemy team we see an Amumu jungle. As we see an indecisive Alistar. I don't know where he's going, and yeah, he's just running around a little bit. He's probably going to top lane. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be roaming or going AP or going tank or whatever. We'll have to see. It wasn't in the email. He actually walks through the turret. So finally he arrives at the top turret and he's going to take the top lane solo. Kind of messy, the rocks actually intersecting with the champion. But that's okay, I guess. As well as all of the health bars, of course. I don't know where they come from, but they shouldn't be here. So I'll reset the view, and yeah, we'll do a view from above. So a little bit further zoomed out than they normally are, but that means that we get some more view over what's happening. So Alistar top against Swain. We haven't seen a laning Alistar yet, I think. I might have had an AP Alistar somewhere, but I'm not actually sure. I know I've had 2 roam videos, so I'm not sure if I have a third one. Might have also been seeing that on someone else's channel. So Swain, of course, very tanky, but Alistar should have no problem with that because he is very tanky himself, and he should be able to outlast the Swain pretty much. So he is going for a regrowth pendant first, and regrowth pendant is one of those very nice items on tanky characters that have been overlooked for the past year or so, and only came into real use recently, because before then everybody just took the Doran's Shield. And we still see a lot of Doran's Shield on, well, all kinds of characters, because it is such a good item, and the difference in gold really doesn't matter too much, especially early game. It's better to spend your gold on whatever you can use and get a little bit more out of your gold than to save up for some bigger items. Of course, the bigger items are a lot nicer, but that's mainly end game, or, well, at least middle game. So yeah, doing some nice attempt at hitting, last hitting against the turret. It is of course quite hard because the turret does a lot of damage, and you as a champion do not do a very great amount of damage. So engaging here on the Swain just to do some damage, nothing major, trying to just annoy the Swain a little bit. And Ness is actually jungling without smite, and he is a very slow jungler that way, because, well, all of his minions are still alive, and with the good junglers you normally see that even at level 4 they clear out the whole jungle, at least all of the small camps, and they only respawn when they run back to them, or maybe one camp before that. But he doesn't have red buff yet. He's just, without smite, he's just a really slow jungler. But I've never seen a Nessus jungle before, so I guess I should cut him some slack. It is not one of the main junglers, and as you can see, the wolf's already respawning while he's still doing golems, and he still needs to do red buff, so you can do this a lot quicker with someone like Nunu or whatever. So this is still the old patch, by the way, so just wanted to say that because he might be going more than one Philosopher's Stone, which is by now, after the last patch, a really stupid thing to do, because you don't get the gold over time anymore if you get the second items of the, well, a second Philosopher's Stone would not have the same passive. And yeah, you can of course still combine different items, so get the Philosopher's Stone and let me pick another one, Heart of Gold, and the two of them combine, so it's not unique in that way, it's just unique in the fact that you cannot actually stack them. Doing a very good job at waiting there, and yeah, that was just excellent. That is how you should do it. He could have probably done that a little bit before, because Korkmar can do some pretty nice damage as well. And you want to give the kill to Korkmar if you can, because Korkmar is really item dependent, where Alistar really isn't. He can do pretty well with just about any item. Doesn't really matter. But he's doing a good job clearing up top lane and staying alive at top lane. Let me show you this for a sec, so you can actually see what runes he uses. Even though you'll have to calculate backwards a little bit, because he already got some items and such. And yeah, they're not going to do a lot to Swain. Anyway, skill-wise, he went Pulverize first, so Pulverize is his main skill here. Oh, is this guy actually going to get out? Oh, no, he's not getting out. He might have been able to stay here, and then when Ash ran in, just at that same moment run out, and he might have been able to escape there with Wither on Ash or something like that. So basically stand here, when Ash comes in you hit the Wither, and then you run out and you hope that she can only get one hit. But I'm not sure where Swain was. Swain was probably here somewhere and would have gotten that last hit anyway. Another alternative, which would have worked in this case, would have been to just suicide to this turret immediately, without taking any damage from Ash after she ran into the bush. But yeah, if you die, you die, and it's as simple as that. Sometimes you just cannot help it, because you ran into a situation, and he shouldn't have been there anyway when Swain was already past him or next to him. He should have ran backwards instead of running into the bush. But that's positioning, and that's not what I care about too much at this moment. So is this really a 1v2 lane? Oh no, Nocturne was here. So 2 AD carries, they should have some... oh, they don't have any armor. That's incredible. So you're up against Corki and Nocturne, and you don't buy any armor. That's just... yeah, whatever. So going for two of the different items, I'm pretty sure that, no, this is before the patch. I've had this game in my inbox for about 2 weeks. And a Mumu coming in here. Getting a kill on bottom lane, by the way. Really nicely done. Yeah, hasn't had to use his ultimate once this game. And yeah, so far he's doing a pretty decent job at least farming up and keeping his lane pushed and harassing the mid lane. So minion wise he is at, I don't know, 39, where Korkmar is of course a lot higher because Korkmar has stayed in lane all game, and his direct opponent is at 21, so he's out farming him at least by double the minions. And the other mid, that is Ash, is actually at 53, so they're doing a decent job keeping up. And I don't know why Swain is so low, because Swain has had, well, he's had some harassment done to him by Alistar, but then again, not so much that he should be at 20 minion kills now. I mean, it's not that hard to last hit. So Mumu waiting in the bush here, not realizing there's a ward, and yeah, at some point you should really realize that. I don't know how long he's going to stand here, but he's losing experience all the time, or rather not getting any experience. Finally coming in apparently. And are they actually going to catch this Korkmar now? Yeah, they are. Yeah, I don't know what Korkmar was doing there. They were retreating, and it seems that he could have lived there, but I guess he decided otherwise. And Alistar is going to get harassed here a little bit. Actually taking quite a lot of damage from the ultimate of Swain. And yeah, this is not good, of course. And wow, they get a lot of harassment on the Swain. Very nice job. Yeah, he used his ultimate there to stay alive. Excellent job by the Nocturne coming in and immediately engaging. And well, obviously Alistar doing a good job joining the fight, throwing in all of his disrupts. So his pulverize and his headbutt, and picking up the kill there. Really nice.
An ally has been slain.
So again, we don't see a kill on the bottom lane. No, actually, there was a kill, but yeah, it's not really interesting to watch because of the non-existing health bars. As you can see, no health bars. That's because, well, Alistar is making this this replay. So everywhere he looks, we can actually see what's happening. So if he's looking here, we can see the health bars. But if he's not looking, then we cannot see anything. That's because of the way that the Riot server communication works, and this LoL replay system has been built on that system. So as long as that doesn't work correctly, it is really hard to fix that. Well, it's actually impossible to fix it in a normal way. You can always estimate live and things like that, but that really doesn't work. And I hope that the new replay system from Riot will fix all that, and we will be able to view the entirety of the game, so I can actually go here and watch the health on this turret, where now it just says 1990, and it'll stay that way until it dies, and then it just isn't there anymore, as you can see. Well, you can see because I hadn't selected the turret anymore. So, 2 hearts of gold. As I said, the gold items still work in this patch. So, I'm pretty sure it was only health then. So, before this patch, or well, 2 or 3 patches ago, they changed it from armor and health to just health. So Heart of Gold used to be more expensive, I think, and you could actually, or you actually got armor with it instead of just health, and it was clearly overpowered, but people didn't notice the item until Hotshot GG actually started using it on all of his characters. So he would build Twitch with 4 hearts of gold, and if you want to see some of those games, just go watch General Wise's account. I'm pretty sure you can find some games where he's playing carries with 3 hearts of gold. They actually experimented with the amount of them that you need, because you need to have them for 13 minutes to actually pay for themselves if you want to sell them back. But yeah, you don't need to have any very good items on late game carries such as Twitch. If you don't have any early game items, if you just stay alive and are able to farm, then you can win late game, because you can just sell all of your stuff and then buy Infinity Edge and Bloodthirster and God knows what else. And that's what he did. So he just got 4 hearts of gold and boots, and well, 1 spot open for wards, or well, health potions, I guess. But normally he doesn't use too many health potions later game. And wow, is this guy actually going to die here? No, not enough damage on Alistar to finish that off. But a nice scare for a Mumu, and they might actually be able to get this turret now. Oh, picking off the enemy killing spree, so getting some additional gold. It used to be 400 and something, but now we see 363, but that's in the new system, not the old system. So did they trade 1 for 1 there? Yep. And is this... yeah, he's going to die. And oh, this was an easy target, but I guess without his ultimate he's not risking it, he's just staying clear of everything. And Corki attempting to get a kill here. Oh, not actually reaching them in time. So Ashe and Cassiopeia getting out alive, that's the most important thing. And Amumu going back to Dragon. Wow, I want to say going back to jungle, but he's going for Dragon. Oh, nice flash there. Yeah, Mumu not the fastest dragon killer ever, so they could have waited a little bit longer. But oh, he didn't actually get him. Wow. Yeah, not a good thing to walk in there, because the whole enemy team is there. And we see some, well, some exchange of fire, I guess. Not a whole lot going on. They really need to check on the dragon here. They really need to ward the dragon. But since they have no decent warding anywhere on the map, it is impossible to see whether the enemy team is at dragon. And now it's too late. So obviously the jungler needs to put wards, well, somewhere, and the so mainly top lane, so Baron, and if you're in the, hang on. So if your enemy jungler is coming from here, so if you're on the blue team, you want to ward here, but then you cannot see the Baron, so you need to ward here as well. But if you're on the purple team, you want to ward just here somewhere, because then you can see Baron, you can see all of the entrances to your lane, and you should be able to get away from any gank. So yeah, getting some damage done on the turrets, which is always a good deal. Probably should kill these minions as quickly as possible. And with this innate ability, you should have no problem doing that, because every time you use a spell, you get kind of the Sunfire Cape for free. And yeah, getting an easy turret kill there, because there's no one defending. Well, Swain was defending, but he really doesn't do enough damage to do anything against Alistar. And they get a Cassiopeia kill. Come on. They are going to get a Cassiopeia kill, right? Oh my god. Come on! Oh, this is a very long chase. Oh, Cassiopeia making a mistake there, and actually getting out of that because of the I forgot the name, come on. Exhaust. Because of the exhaust. Yeah, and she's still in here. They do pick off Swain. But Cassiopeia, even though she stayed in way too long, nobody picks her off. And yeah, a really easy kill on Cassiopeia. I don't know why she stayed in and why she just didn't go back, because this was really way too long. So they get another turret, they get another free kill. And yeah, let's go farm a little bit more. Getting a nice minion wave here. And with his new innate ability, he can he can lane a lot better. He can also jungle a lot better. So I think that's a nice change, because his old innate ability was just stupid. He did something like 50% more damage to buildings. Well, if you're attacking a turret, then it really doesn't matter how much damage you do. Because, yeah, whether it falls now or in like a minute, yeah, it doesn't really matter. There's very few situations in which that actually matters. But anyway, we see Corki coming in for a gank and actually getting discovered by Swain, but then just killing Swain. At least almost killing Swain. Yeah, there he goes. And getting out at relatively good health. He still has 500 health left. Even though he missed several of his ultimates, and I think Swain could have just ran out, but that's just me. So killing this Ashe here, nicely done. And yeah, they're just pushing mid lane now. And while pushing mid lane, Alistar is pushing top, or farming top. This is exactly in the last Asriel game we all saw, or anyone who saw it at least, we saw some all random, all mid play. So one of those games that we've all had, where you just are with your whole team in the middle lane. Yeah, this Amumu just wasted all of his mana and skills and ultimate on keeping Alistar occupied for like 4 seconds. Because Alistar obviously wasn't going to attack him, he was just going to kill the turret. And yeah, a huge amount of enemies here. Waiting a little bit for the entire team to get there, and now engaging. So going for the weak ones first. This guy should die as well. Come on, get him. Yeah, he's not going to catch up now. Didn't see Corki. He apparently escaped at very low life once again. Or he died. I don't know. Yeah, so maybe not the best idea as Pantheon to just jump in there. Just head first. Hang on, Pantheon is building, it's no tankiness at all, so if you jump in there against 4 enemies, you're not going to survive. I mean, you know that. And still people do that. Don't know why. So getting some nice engage here on our initiation on Cassiopeia, and actually getting a relatively easy kill. Yeah, 2000 gold or 2200. It's probably time to go back, but it's already GG. So I hope you enjoyed. Really nice game from Simon once more, and thank you for sending it. I'll see you next time. GG.